Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Train Sim World. In this episode we go stateside, on the Northeast Corridor in New York, and we take an ACS-64 into New York Penn Station. Welcome to New Rochelle. Today you'll be running a southbound service into the terminus at New York Penn. Oh cool, there's an incoming train. Nice. I'm assuming that one's ours over there. I'll head over to track 4. Okay. Right, must be up the stairs then. Over the overpass, bridge, whatever you want to call it. So the engineer's seat. Yep, looks like that's this way. Okay. So it's good to be back in the States after our forays in Somerset and Germany. Bit of variety. Pinch point. Can't be having that. Sit in the engineer's seat. We'll assume everything's okay then. Set the reverse to forward. Let's hope I can remember where everything is. So I've taken all the objective notification things off. Oh no, this is the special one, which is this one. Lock left. Yeah, so this is the one that doesn't have a control for the doors in the cab. How's everything else? Actually, we've got lights and such. Front headlight bright. Ditch lights on. Apparent brake release. Can probably pull this back a bit. Minimum application. That's all good. Lock the doors. So the on-brake release should also switch the bell off. Cool. Right, release the brakes and give us a little bit of power. That'll do to get us going. Right, we've got 45 mile an hour line speed. Otherwise looks okay. What have we got on here? It's been a while since I've driven one of these. Lots of buttons that don't do a lot. Have light? Ooh no, that's a bit bright. Console light, desk light, console light, desk light. Yeah, both, whatever. Turn the power down a bit. Ease us up to 45. There we go. Slight downward slope, see if we need a little bit of brake. Not long before we go through 100 anyway, so it should be alright with a bit of luck. How long the train is actually to take? Oh yeah, not very long. Awesome. Okay. Oh, stop at location New York Penn. Oh right. Non-stop service. Cool. Yeah, it's quite interesting to be back here. It's a very different environment, of course, to all the others that we've been doing recently. That's quite a cool view. missed in the meantime that we'd gone to 80 instead of 100. Right, okay, 1.7 miles. Right, back up to 100. Need to be back down to 45, so I need to think about that. Stick to this side so we don't get getting whacked by the gantries. Okay. Let it coast a little bit. So we've got to do 13 miles. Oh, we've got 24 minutes to do it. Okay. I'm assuming perhaps the approach into New York Penn will be a bit slower. Right, so let's do a little bit of brake. Slow us down a little bit. We've got 500 yards to go. Should be okay. There we go. Perfect. A little bit just to bring us back up. Oh, we're going over this nice patch of water. Cool, going the other direction. Oh, the pantograph going up and down. The wires change height under the bridge. That's cool. I wonder what's that for. Right, shouldn't be long. We'll be going back up to 70 miles. Not that long till we go to 60. I'm not sure we'll even make 70 actually. May as well just go up to 60 and hold it there, to be honest. See how long that takes us to do with the camera. Got whacked in the face. Back on this side actually, it's kind of handy. And again, pantograph goes up and down, just going over the bridge. Actually, we'll let it go a little bit over 60. I mean, we're not short of time. I'm assuming there's a reason that we've got that long though. Presumably. So far, so good. I'm going to try and... In fact, it's a non-stop service, means that I really should pay more attention to the speed. So far so good. Should we start to come into New York? I'm not going to try, that's rubbish. Apologies to any New Yorkers who might be watching. A bit more, we've got a bit of time out. Makes quite a change to have a nice long run, given all the German stopping services we've been doing, and of course all that shunting on the Somerset Railway. Slight uphill. I'll take to put the control to idle, we'll see how we do. Oh no, this is like downhill. Just keep an eye on that. Do love the little banking on the curves, it's quite cool. Just before we got whacked in the face. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Wrong button. Switch automatic to independent. Put a little bit on, just to slow us down gently to that 65. Probably a bit unnecessary to be that early, but never mind. Oh, cool. Driven 64 miles. No, a break. Okay, so just leave that idle. Hopefully that'll be enough. What we slight down slope. Keep an eye on it. Should be okay. All green signals. Been okay so far. Touch brake. Come on, there you go. Get that off. Bring us gently back up when you're about to hit 70 again anyway. Oh. Suddenly you see that we were supposed to be going up to 70 and suddenly we're dropping down to 55. Now we're going back up to 60. How strange. Oh well, there you go. Back up to 70, then back down to 60. Goodness. Thought we were going to hit 60. Right, so 60 for quite a while. But 40 miles an hour in 2.1. Oh, wow. Now 70 miles an hour in 300 yards, but I'd be wary of that. See what it does. Not going to give it too much power, we've still got plenty of time. 70 down to 40 and 1.9 miles. Back down to 60 and 300 yards, so there's just no point in worrying about it. Okay, so we've got 60 till we hit 40 and 1.4 miles. Unless that changes again. That was quite a period of changing speeds. Keep an eye on it. Let's go crazy. Right, set that to idle. A little bit of gentle braking. See how we get on. Of course, I've got a slight uphill slope in our favour. Which we'll actually need to counter because we're still slowing down. Oh wow, now 1% gradient. 1.2. So we get back up to that 40. Ooh, another bridge coming up. See if we get a good view as we go through the bridge. Apart from there. Oh well, that's not bad. You can barely see the train, but you know. We're going up to 50 now. Put a bit of speed on. Strange enough, it says 50 and 400 yards. That seems odd. Still cantering this upward gradient. But again, still got 14 minutes to do 4.7 miles. There we go, cut that. Just might need a little bit just to counter that gradient. Touch. Oh look, we're going over the bridge. Oh, it'd be good to get a good shot of this. Not sure we can, to be honest. I suppose maybe the thing to do then is to be a little bit closer. Oops, we get the view as we go through the bridge. I'm not sure we can see much if we go out. Maybe a little bit. Again, they sort of lose the train, don't you? That's quite cool. Anyway, enough sightseeing. So that is a good view. Look at this raised. It's all raised above all this. Incredible. Could be going a bit quicker, really, couldn't we? Back inside, I'm slightly less distracted by the view. Okay. So let's see, we can be doing 60, got a little while yet before we have to drop down to 55. That's alright. So I want to do that, did I? Slight downhill gradient, might need to put a touch of automatic brake. Off, let it regain speed, get back on, because we've got to come down to 55 anyway, release it, the train, yeah, I'm quite tempted, if I get all these US ones done, all the scenarios, quite tempted to next time it's in sale, I might get the Long Island Railroad one, because I quite like the look of that. Seen Jim Bob play that, and it looks really good. Give it a break. And actually, given we're still cantering this downward slope, I'll take it to below 50. Oh, mind you, now it says 60, then it says 50 again. Not even going to bother. Again, we're not short of time. 11 minutes to do 4.8 miles. Oh, mind you, of course, that distance is as the crow flies. I was going to say, it seemed like it was at 4.8 miles a minute ago. It probably was. It's the one thing about not having the objective mark on the screen. It's actually what that really means, because it's, yeah, that is as the crow flies, not as the track goes. But, okay. Still think we'll have plenty of time. We're going back to 60 in a second, anyway. Got a little bit of power, not too much. Oh yes, because we've got quite some slope here. But we are about to go through the 60, so by the time the rest of the train gets through, we should be okay. Yep, right. Now I've got an uphill slope, so let's give it some power. And now 3.5 miles. Sorry, I'm quite focusing on that speed. There's quite a lot of gradient changes. Can't even keep up. Help! Come back! Oh, that's quite cool, though, isn't it? Oh, I forgot to put my keyboard in. I keep forgetting I should use it. It's really good for shortcuts to cameras and stuff. Driver mode. Just got the right brake. And a little bit. Oh, tunnel. So it says 2.6 miles in 8 minutes. We're doing okay. Right, we dropped 15 miles an hour in 2.3 miles. Oh right, so that's at the approach to Penn Station. So we ought to be alright. It's quite a gradient here, so it's just a question of balancing the brake. Need to keep an eye on the signals, because that yellow signal could of course suddenly turn red. But we're okay at the moment. Oh, that's quite cool. So we're going to pass through all the stations at speed. Oh, awesome. This will be fun. Are we? Can I? Can I? No. Fun though, eh? A little bit of brake. Still got quite some downward slope. And still the threat of a yellow signal. You go into a tunnel. I know there's not a lot to see, but it's a really good sensation, especially at speed. So now going back uphill. Still got a yellow signal. All right, we've got that. At 50 miles an hour is coming up quite rapidly, but we are going uphill as well, so that will help us to slow down. On minimum application, I think that'll be enough. Just for us to roll in. Yep, in fact I can take it off because of the slope. We're now just slowing down to a crawl. Anyway, we've lost power. Now that's interesting. Why did we lose power? Because at no point was I breaking the speed limit. Isn't that strange? Oh come on, put it to neutral, put it to forward. Try again. There we go. That's all it needed. I don't know if that's a train system or yeah, I don't know. I think the German ones can be a bit finicky, but it's not like I've put. Oh come on. It's not like I've put any of the extra safety systems on or anything like that. So that was a bit weird. It's lucky that I didn't need to stop to do it like you do with the German trains. So yeah, I'm not sure whether that's by design or just a bug, because I didn't break the speed limit anywhere, so there's no particular reason for that to have been activated. Anyway. Now at a green signal, so whatever was in front of us, because I had to slow down as well, had to slow down because I slowed down. So obviously cleared. So I'll take that back to idle, apply a little bit of brake to bring us back down to that 15. Still got the uphill gradient in our favour, so perfect. Right, let's just see then Now we're coming into New York Penn. What happens next? 560 yards to stop. We've got a yellow signal in 100 yards. And I would assume the next one after that will be red. Or the next one after that, or something. Some such. It's level. So we're okay with the master controller idle. Should keep us at this speed quite nicely actually, which is quite handy. Oh, green signal 50 yards and 60 miles an hour and 900 yards. Well, we're not going to need that. And we're still a whole nearly 3 minutes early. Well, that's quite some run, isn't it? I don't know, at no point, maybe once or twice was I in the yellow as we went through. I think once I saw a red, but at no point was I seriously over the speed limit, so that's a pretty good run. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened to make us stop like that, just a second ago, and lose power. Yeah, so red signal in 166, 160 yards. So I need to get this right, that's for sure. Though I can't imagine it'll take a lot of brakes to slow us down from here. And I'm not going to rush it because we're plenty early and I don't want to mess it up. Not that would ever happen, right? I've never done that before. I've never gone through a red signal. I've never hit the barriers at a station. Honest. Clearly that's aimed at all the people who've never watched any of my videos. Those of you that have watched them before will know much better than that. Ooh, might have been just a touch too much. I was hoping we'd just carry enough speed. Just give it a little bit of power, tiny little bit. So want to get this right. I'm so going to mess this up if I'm not careful though. I've got 7 yards to play with. It's not much. $15, $14, $13, $10. There we go. Done. I'm not going to risk any more than that. Lovely. Done. Cool. Struggle a bit. There's another train around, especially because it's inside maybe. Bye bye passengers, hope you had a good journey. Let's go back inside. Wait until 5:14 and 30 seconds. You are kidding me, right? It's going to make me wait now because we arrived early, despite the fact that the train has finished. It's empty. Ah, oh, good grief. Well, fine. So, I'm going to put the brakes full on. Oh no, not there. There we go. And switch the lights off because I'm assuming that I'll need to once we're done, though it might confuse it if I do it all too early. What else do we got? We can switch these off, can't we? And no. I don't want to touch the reverse because I have a feeling that if I do, it will not recognise it and I'll need to do it again anyway. So let's have a look around. mean, of course you can if you want to, just go now, but train-wise, there's not an awful lot else going to happen in the next 45 seconds or minute or so until we finish the scenario. But I'll have to get out the train and do all that to actually finish. Hello. So you got a uniform on? Is he just casual? Oh yeah, maybe. Oh, don't look like it, does it? I suppose I'm used to all the German and British trains where it's all very formal, you know, or the West Somerset where you just wear a, is it orange or yellow sort of high-vis vest thing. It's quite cool though, isn't it? I do like it. Might need to do some, there's a US engineer seat, there we go. Right, what's it going to tell us to do now? Set the reverse and neutral. You see, if I'd done that before, I probably would have done it again anyway. Climb down to complete this duty. Done. Is it me or the cab lights? It's really bright here. Not sure which way I'm supposed to go. This way. Okay. The one disadvantage of not having the objective markers. Yeah, there's a sure, stop, madam. Time to get off. Oh well. There's a shunting one with the big diesel train that I want to try out, and I've tried it several times and failed dismally to actually manage to record it. I've managed to finish it myself, but I've never actually managed to do it as a video, so I might try and do that one. And then we'll see what else there is. Maybe we'll go back to Germany and do Ignored or something. I've not done that for a while. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. That was quite fun. Short one for a change. Direct route. Fairly straightforward, but nice to be back in New York and the US. And yeah, if you did, likes and subscriptions, very much appreciated. I'll do some more of these. I'll try and do one of these a week. They are good fun. And but yeah, check out some of the others if you've not seen them already, or some of the farming stuff that I do. Otherwise, I'll see you again on the next one. Bye bye for now.